Good morning, good morning. Look at that beautiful morning. First morning it hasn't been raining in a while. It's about 6:30 on Tuesday morning, 31st of May, 2016. And then I made the decision yesterday. I'm picking up and I'm leaving Hangzhou. And I'm going to boogie on over to Nanjing, where it's on the way to Suzhou. These are both in the Jiangsu province, which is north of Hangzhou. High-speed train is only about an hour, and it costs 117.5 RMB, which is about 20 bucks, a little bit less than 20 bucks. So I'm just packing up, just took a shower. The other thing, I haven't been drinking tea or coffee because they have caffeine, so I've just been having hot water in the morning, and it's actually been okay. It definitely stimulates you in the morning. So I just kept my things in this cubby hole here. Now I just got to pack them up. It's a little bit of a mess because I've got dirty laundry, clean laundry, and now I've got to segregate them because I have not needed to pack my backpack in the last week. So, all right, off we go. Cheers. You can see they're just concrete forms. That's what it will look like when it's finished. Well, other than driving at about 15 miles an hour the whole way, the Uber driver saw that there was traffic and he went north and came around from the north side instead of coming in from downtown to avoid it. And this is the Hangzhou East train station. This is their new train station. And you can see it is quite large. And my friends reserved a ticket for me, and it makes it so much easier because you just go to that window and pick the ticket up. Now, if I had an ID card, I could go to that machine, but they don't take passports. At least they haven't when I've tried it. So I got my ticket, and this is what a ticket looks like. Up here is the car 2, seat 17D. At 10:24 a.m. on the June 1st. Today's June 1st. Today's not June 1st. This guy from Taiwan was very helpful. He was in back of me, and he spoke English, and he said, "What's the problem?" And I said, "Well, I made a reservation. They gave me a ticket, and I just noticed the date's wrong on the ticket." And he said, "Oh, well, she only issues tickets. She can't change them. You have to go to another building and another window to change the ticket." So we get there and we go up to the foreigners window, and the girl says, "I can't help you. You have to stand in this long line right here." And there were literally, let me see if there's a comparable line here. There isn't. I'm guessing there are probably 60 people in each one of the 3 lines. So the Taiwanese guy, he obviously speaks Mandarin, and he went up to the front of the line, said to the first 3 people, "Hey, I'm guessing what he said because he spoke so fast I didn't understand him, but basically I'm sure he said, 'Hey, this foreigner needs help. Can you let him cut in front of you?'" And at first they were like, and they looked at me, and I said, "Thank you." And they said, "Okay, you can go in." And it took 30 seconds for the girl once the guy explained what happened. And according to the girl at the window, my friend made the mistake with the ticket. What would have been a very, very time-consuming change. I would have definitely not made this train. I got that change done in 10 minutes. It would have taken at least an hour and a half, and I probably wouldn't have made that train, and who knows when I could have gone. So thank you to that guy for his assistance. And this is the difficult thing. This is the thing that I get most frustrated with in China, is I understand that my Chinese is awful. I understand that my tones are not perfectly correct. But when you talk in the context, I'm at a train station, right? So when I say 火车东站, that means train east station. So when I say 火车东站, right, the tones may not be exactly correct, but in the context of where I am, you know, call it common sense, call it whatever you want to call it, thinking outside the box a little bit. You know, don't you think you could put those three words together? Since I'm at Hangzhou train station east, right? And that's the part that I find so frustrating. So I'm down on the platform. The nice thing about these high-speed trains is that they have identify the cars, so you know where you're lining up. I know in the USA when I take the train, you don't know which car is going where. These are fairly accurate. They don't stop right on the numbers, but pretty close. So it's 10:16. The train's at 10:24. Saying it arrives at 10:20, leaves at 10:24. All right, well, we will see. Very humid day today. All these smokers. I'm gonna go this way to get away from them. One of these lines is mine, and it doesn't matter, I have a seat, so I don't need to kill myself. Yeah, 12. All right. This is it.
Please make sure your luggage on the luggage rack has been laid safely so as not to fall out of the rack and hurt yourself and other passengers. For keeping the equipment and facilities in a good function, please be considerate when you use them. Thanks for your cooperation. 149.
So to avoid any panic or any rushes, any worries, you see this is the train line right here. And I basically went up and I got my ticket to go from this train. Since I'm here, I get it from this train station, Nanjing South, to Hangzhou East, Hangzhou Dong. Nan is south, Dong is east. And it's for tomorrow at 3:19, gets me into 4:30. So I have basically a little over 24 hours to explore Nanjing. First thing I'm going to do is find a hotel. Well, this is the subway in Nanjing, nice and clean. It's a modern car because you get the lights. I love it when they have the lights that turn red after you've gone, so you know which direction you're going. And when I arrived at the railway station, I went to the Starbucks and got on their internet. And you need to have a Chinese phone number to do that, which is one reason why I got it. So I don't have a map, so I just made a map. And I went online and I booked a hotel, and I found one for 144 RMB, which is a pretty good deal. And it's on line 3, which will come directly back to Nanjing South Station, where I have to go tomorrow morning. And that's it. So I'm going to check in and then head out for the day. All right, signing off. And it speaks English. Great. Okay, so according to my map, this should be Tongjing Alley. Okay. Which it doesn't say. But the 7-Day Inn should be on the left. That used to be my Chinese bank. It's an interesting looking area. And the number I'm looking for is 107. And these numbers do not always go in linear fashion, I've found. I remember I was in Shenzhen one time meeting somebody at a restaurant, and it went in some, okay, this is some government building that was on a map. Good, all right. Yeah, so good. Looking for the 7 Days Inn. It's probably that orange thing. Actually, no, there's a Guangming Hotel and then the 7 Days Inn. So that's probably the Guangming Hotel. Yeah, it's coming down. Obviously, it's no fun to get wet, but I prefer this over cold rain. Up in New Hampshire in the spring, in the winter when it's raining, it's miserable. At least this one you just towel off and keep going, especially with the travel clothes I wear. Yeah, that's definitely a hotel. No name on it. That's the 7 Days next block right there, I think. Jewelry. I'm considering getting a haircut tonight. That will be my nighttime activity, go out, get a haircut. I don't think I've gotten a haircut since since I was down in Mexico. So when was that? January? February? 7 days in, there it is. Good thing they have a sign out front, because there's a little entryway. And then there's nothing here. I assume the entrance is back here. Yeah. I've stayed at one of these a couple times before. Actually, I think twice in Hangzhou, different places. And they're the size of my bathroom. But it's 144 RMB. Can't beat it. Unless you stay with friends. Signing off. Signing off.